Welcome back in, y'all. And it is good to see you, as always, here on Mother's Day. Yeah, I had a few moments, y'all. I told my wife if she didn't mind, because it is her day, that I'd like to go ahead and make a quick video. And she said, yeah, of course. So, uh, first and foremost, just want to say happy Mother's Day out there to all of the mothers. They definitely do deserve it. They have a very honorable and hard job, and we certainly do appreciate them very much. Um, but today, y'all, I got a couple things I want to show you, uh, talk about, and then we'll let you continue on with your Mother's Day. But first and foremost, the pipe. Now, I got a little story about this pipe, y'all. This pipe here um, used to be this pipe here. If you see that one above my right shoulder, that would be to your left. Let me move out of the way here. So it's not stained, it's just wood. And then that clear whitish stem that I made for it. If y'all remember, let's go back and see it real quick. Um, right here. So this is that pipe. For those of you that have been with me for quite some time, you do know that I made this pipe and I made this stem for it. Um, After sitting there staring at it on the pipe rack for so long, y'all, I just wasn't happy with it. And I told myself I can do better. I can do better. And so I set out to make a new stem. And now let's get on back. So I made a new stem for it, and I like the wedge stems. Kind of like your Spaghetts from Peterson, how they just kind of wedge in there. Savinelli has theirs, and I'm sure others do too. And there's no real, you can tell because there's no definite between the stem and the end of the pipe here, the shank area, whatever you call it, mortise, tenon, I don't know. But I do like it because it goes on and off real easy. It's just a wedge. It just wedges right in there. Um, my Savinelli dry system's that way. I think I have a couple others, but I do like them. They're just real easy to get in and out. And once in place, they stay in place. So, sometimes if you get done cleaning your pipe, you got those certain stems that are just a pain in the ass to get out. I like the wedge. They come out real nice, real easy, and then they go back in and they stay in just fine. Um, but I went ahead and I made me an a P-lip style stem for this pipe instead of the white as I showed you. That one here, and I really like the way it turned out. It turned out really well, y'all. Let me show it to you. So it's I don't know, y'all. It's got some purples and blacks and some silvers in the stem. I think I have another block of it. Yeah, I do. So this is what it was, just a block of this acrylic, and I turned it into this, as you can tell. Um, and by the way, y'all, I did get a whole bunch of brand new acrylics, so I got enough to keep me busy. So, but let me go ahead and, oh well, before I light it up, but I did go ahead, sand it down, and I put a black um, stain on it. And then I also took the old carnauba wax and waxed her up real nice. Now, right on the very top, y'all, it's nice and flat top. I had a little bit of purple leather stain that I put on there. I guess you can tell. I had fun doing that. Now, Savinelli, and maybe others, but Savinelli comes to mind. They have those pipes where they put the red on the very top of the pipe. And so I thought, hey, might be fun to put this purple and maybe bring it in with the stem. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I like the way it turned out now. I may smoke it more often now. I mean, to be quite honest, the other one, possibly part of the reason why I didn't smoke it that much is because I just didn't like the way it looks. And maybe that's the way things go sometimes with y'all. Um, I mean, let me know. Have you gotten a pipe and then later on thought you just didn't like the way it looked? And so therefore you didn't reach for it that often. And it may have been a good smoking pipe, but all of these things play into your smoking enjoyment, the pleasure of that moment. When you take a puff, you pull back and maybe you stare at the pipe, and that all plays into the enjoyment of that moment. So in that case, I just didn't reach for that pipe too much. Now I really like the way this turned out, y'all. I really do. I like the new stem. I like the new stain job we got going on here, and it smokes really well. The P-lip works really nice here. And one thing that I thought I would show y'all too is the last couple P-lips that I had made. Basically at the end, I would basically drill down straight. And then another one went by and I thought, well, let's go ahead and put it more at an angle. And then on this one, I decided to go at a really good angle with it. And it helps it to follow the back or the top of the roof of your mouth. Before I had them shooting straight up onto the roof of my mouth. And yeah, that burnt. Just like you're trying to alleviate that burning sensation on your tongue, it was doing the same thing to the roof of my mouth. Now, in this one here, I found that the more of an angle, it helps it to follow the roof of the mouth, and it does a lot better. And so I'm really happy with the way that worked out. I'm just really happy with the way this pipe turned out, y'all. I really am. And in the pipe today, before we get it lit up. As always, y'all, I'm kind of stuck on it. You're probably going to hear me talk about it more. Is that Sinead's cake? It's a Perique powerhouse. I really like it. If you haven't tried it and you like Perique, I would definitely give it a try. Well, let's get this lit up, and then we're going to go on, and I'm going to talk about those new tampers that I made. Here's one of those new tampers right here, y'all. It's a little stubby, but it works real well. Um, yeah, I really like it. It draws really well, y'all. The pipe smokes just fine. I like it. I like it a lot. Does it ever bother you, y'all, when your stem's not sitting correctly in the pipe? It bothers me, y'all. I find myself staring down the stem of the pipe and making sure she's all nice and lined. So like I said, a lot of that, it plays into the enjoyment when you are smoking the pipe. At least I think so. I don't really have OCD, but I do like everything to be right. And by the way, y'all, um, the tunnel take, he was the winner of the pipe wrap pipe holder that I made last and gave away last video. He did receive it. In fact, he put out a small video on it. So for those of you that watch the tunnel take, he does have a channel, um, and he puts out a lot of videos too, y'all. Um, Entertaining, but I did not know. I guess I should have watched more of his videos, paid attention. I mean, well, it didn't matter. I mean, I made that pipe wrap for everybody, but unfortunately, uh, I guess his name is Greg, or the tunnel take. He uses a lot of church wardens, um, and so he was going to have to try and find a way to put one of his church wardens into that pipe wrap that I made. Either way, he was happy to get it. I was definitely happy to build it and to send it his way. Um, but we are going to go ahead and let me get to this picture here, y'all, real quick. For those of you that remember, I think I introduced it last week. Yeah, right here. So the new pipe tampers that I made, I like them. They work just fine. I've made 3 of them now so far, and I think that is going to be the next on the giveaway. Here is the pipe tamper, and so you all remember these pictures right here. If you don't, here you go. There's the pictures here, and that one right there. And let's get back. I'll show them to you in person. So I've made 3 of them so far, and like I showed you earlier, I have a ton more of the acrylic blocks now, so I can make a whole bunch if I want. But they work great, y'all. I like them. They're ornate. They're nice. Now, Mr. Dennis Albert did mention that I should try, and it's very well doable, that I should try and either drill a hole in the top, um, or I was thinking cut the end of it off, put some threads on it, and then make a little pipe poker uh, tool to clean out once you're done. It's very possible. It'll take a little bit more time to do that. I may do that here in the future, just to see if I can do it. Basically, that's a lot of the reason why I create things, y'all, just because I want to see if I can do it. Very simply put. And then when I get done, I'm either happy that I've done it, or maybe I failed, and then it just spurs me on to continue on until I get it. And then once I get done, I say, "Well, that's nice. I like it." Um, but here's the latest one I did right here, and they tamp real nice. They got that concave edge on it. I think I showed that to y'all last time. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give those away. So I got 3 of them. Should I give all 3 away? I can do it. I'll just make myself another one. But I think we'll go ahead and in no particular order, just give these away. We'll go ahead and take names down and give these away on the next video. What do y'all think? So for those of you that would like it, go ahead and throw your name in the hat, all that good stuff. And then after the tampers, after I've gotten my fill of doing the tampers, I have another idea for a pipe wrap, pipe case, whatever you want to call it. Um, I like my sweet tea, y'all, from Whataburger. Um, Good stuff. I didn't mean to get the big giant cup. I asked for a large, and they gave me this monster. Oh well. But I have a new idea for a pipe wrap, and because I have a lot of materials and things sitting in my craft room. Someday I might show you my craft room. It's a mess though, y'all. like my garage too. Seems like those of us that do a lot of work, we always have time to do the work. We don't have time to clean up though. That's at least that's the way it is for me. But I'll show you my craft room sometime. It's full of equipment, full of materials, things, leather, all kinds of stuff. But um, I have this for those of you that are veterans, for those of you that are hunters, for those of you that like to just plain out hike in the woods, be in the woods. I'm going to make a woodsy inspired pipe uh, case out of some digi camo that I have, the woodland camo, and I'm gonna make a pipe wrap out of that one. On the interior of it, I wish I could run next door and grab the material, but um, I'll show it to y'all next time. I'll put vinyl in the middle to give it some rigidity, and then on the inside, it's gonna, of course, it's gonna have woodland camo, vinyl, and woodland camo, all that sewn together. And then on the inside, the liner of this whole thing, I have a decent amount of deer skin that I got for a project way back. And I thought, ooh, that deer skin would fit real nice in there. It's a whitish, an off-white deer skin that they bleached, but it's real soft, really nice. And so on the interior of this thing, I'm going to put that deer skin. Now, for those of you that like to carry 72-hour pack, 48-hour ruck, whatever, military guys will know that. If not, it's a backpack. You all can understand that. Those of you that like to, put your backpack together and go out into the woods, go hunting, do whatever. A lot of these backpacks, especially nowadays, have the Molly system on it. Now, the Molly system has the little, it looks like seatbelt material sewn all over the place on these packs. On the military rucks, they're everywhere. But and you can attach anything you want anywhere you want with the Molly system on your backpack. Um, so I'm going to incorporate uh, a way to attach this thing using the Molly. Um, and so you'll have that option also. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm really excited about that one. Probably more so than the Tampers. I mean, plus I got 3 of them already built up anyway. So I got it all in my head and I know exactly how I'm going to do it. And I'm really looking forward to that one. So for those of you that are hunters, woodsy people, veterans, um, maybe keep that one in mind. And we'll talk more about that on another video, y'all. But I just wanted to get on real quick, talk to y'all, wish your wives a happy Mother's Day. And of course, your mothers also. My mother is in heaven. So there you go. But y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Got a good blend and a good pipe. Enjoy that good stuff too. Thanks for talking with me. Thanks for stopping back by, seeing me, sitting me with for a little while. I do appreciate you as always. Until next time, y'all. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you.